Let's now bring in Nebal Farsakh, who's spokesperson for the Palestine Red Crescent Society, and she's joining us from Ramallah. Nebal, good to have you with us. Your reaction first to this shocking video. This incident was caught on camera, but there could be many others of continued Israeli atrocities directed at unarmed and unthreatening Palestinians.
Good evening. Thanks for having me. These are brutal and terrifying scenes because we are looking at an extrajudicial killing and hiding the evidence. Israel is getting away of this because of the silence of the international community. No accountability. Since the beginning of the war on Gaza, Israel killed more than 32,000 Palestinians. 70% of them are children and women. How many thousand others should be killed before the world can take serious steps to hold Israel accountable and to have an immediate and sustained ceasefire?
There is convincing evidence, I mean, in real time with this video and others, throughout this war, as you say, and yet there's been no adverse reaction from the international community. What do you think it's going to take for countries like the US, for example, to stop overlooking these Israeli abuses?
Well, this is the question that I just have raised. The situation on the ground is worsening. We are seeing civilians, healthcare workers, and the humanitarians being killed intentionally by the Israeli occupation forces. And yet, Israel has continued to kill more civilians. The war had almost 6 months of ongoing killing and bombardments that is taking place across all of Gaza Strip. The international humanitarian law is crystal clear. Civilians, healthcare workers should be protected and respected.
Right. There is, of course, overwhelming evidence. Do you think there'll ever be accountability and justice for these violations? Nebal Farsakh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I was asking I was asking if you think there'll ever be accountability and justice for these violations committed by Israel.
Well, this is what we hope for. We continue to call on the international community to take serious steps to hold Israel accountable. The situation on the ground is worsening. Thousands of civilians have lost their lives. Every single Palestinian in Gaza have been severely impacted by this continuous war. The civilians are paying high price of it, particularly children and women, and everyone has been impacted. Either you have lost your home was destroyed and demolished, you have lost your loved one, or you became displacement had in the entire population. Almost 90% of Gaza civilians are now internally displaced. And the situation is still continue to be worsening, while we see also famine is imminent.
Indeed, a worsening situation, as you say. Nebal Farsakh, thank you very much for speaking to us. Nebal Farsakh is with the Palestine Red Crescent Society, joining us there from Ramallah.